Wow. You didn't have to go so hard, especially with my pops watching. You should have saved some of that energy for the next fight. Still, I'd put your odds at about 1 to 80. You're up against Yama Khan next. He's the reigning champion. Oh, I'm sure you'll get to see him real up close and personal for a few seconds. And he's such a nice guy. He may even send flowers to your grave afterwards. To be honest, I'm relieved to be out of the competition. If you're still walking after the fight, how about you meet me afterwards for drinks? Don't mention it. And please, don't take yourself so seriously. You're my guest, and you should have some fun. Good luck!
Well done, Jiansei. I didn't think anyone would be able to best Miss Sanzu this year, but you managed to do just that. The Hong Moon School should never be underestimated. But the tournament doesn't get any easier for you. Your next match will be in the Sanctuary against last year's champion, Imperator Yama Khan.
I don't believe we've met. An opponent that one knows nothing about is every warrior's greatest fear, and every competitor's greatest dream. You've trained at the Hong Moon School. It's an honor to face you. Yes, but for today, for now, you and I are simply warriors, each with an equal chance to win the day. Perhaps it's for the best. You humbled an old soldier. A warrior who isn't challenged has little room to grow. For that, I thank you, Jiansei. Perhaps I should request a leave of absence and train under a monastic hermit. Ha! Like that would ever happen. It was an honor.
A new champion! Congratulations, Jiansei. The skill you demonstrated in the tournament today, along with your conduct and speech and manner, are worthy of a true champion of the Stratus Empire. In truth, I went into the tournament fully expecting the Imperator to continue his reign as victor, and yet, you found a way to defeat him. Please, extend my personal congratulations to Grandmaster Hong. Perhaps next year he will be in attendance. We will, of course, hold a banquet in your honor, and your name will be entered into the annals of the Stratus Empire. This victory is yours, but we all share in the glory.
We should get going.
Jin So-young, you don't know what you're doing.
You take me for a fool, but it's too late. Master! Wake up! You need to face reality. See things as they are. This fantasy has blinded you for too long. They're relentless. You look well. You look well. How do you feel? I trust you don't mind me joining the fight. After realizing that you and the Hound had opened the gates, there was no time to ask for permission. Someone created this illusion to use your sentimentality against you. I chased you through it, but you wouldn't hear me. You were trapped in a fantasy. That demon impersonating Master Hong was sent here to finish you. With you emotionally vulnerable, it would have been easy to sneak a kill. It is a pittance compared to what you've done for me. But Master, this isn't a simple illusion. I sense it was made by a member of the Dark Lord's inner conclave. I never met them, even when I served as the Dark Lord's emissary. I thought of them as a legend, as no one has seen them in 1,000 years. They expended so much effort to distract you. They must be buying time. This may be far more dangerous than simply Mushin. Time is short. We must stay focused. I'm honored to once more fight at your side.
So this is where you live? It's really something. It's a good thing you had your friend watching your back, though she could have asked to be invited. I'll move a little slower next time. You want me to hold your hand too? She's right, you know. This whole place makes me itchy. You could tell some ancient evil put it together. Between the sacred relic and your powerful enemies, I'm beginning to think you're a lot more dangerous than you look. Just don't drag me into anything, alright? No sense in waiting for an ambush. Keep up, and don't get lost this time. Jinsoyun, right? Follow me.
We're finally in the divine realm. I thought I'd feel at peace, but something seems off. Mushin may be close. Stay alert.
I'll
We're
give
ready.
you the tour.
Oh!
Stop the Zhao Feng!
Thank you.
Thank you. You saved me. My friend, he was not himself. He attacked me. Wait, you're from the Earthen Realm. You shouldn't be here. Your very presence may have set him off. The balance must be maintained. You are. I sense that your intentions are pure, even if you have the primal instabilities of the Earthen Realm within you. This realm has been changing, though I'm not certain why. Mushin, I've heard that name before. There is someone in the village who can help you. Go to the meeting house near the center. I shall warn the others of your presence. You two are different, but most welcome in our village. Earthen
This
Realm
neighborhood's gone a little rough.
Something sinister is at play.
Well, here we are. I leave you in very capable hands, and pause. Why are you looking at me like that? All I promise is that I would get you here. You and your friend can handle the rest. I've been in the Earthen Realm for a long time, Chief. Why would I know where Mushin is? I don't even know the guy. Don't look at me like that. Ugh, you're worse than Doc Dan. Stop. Listen. I'll kick it here for a while. If you need help, ask me. Catch you later.
Unsay. I knew it was you. I could sense your coming. I could smell it in the breeze. You still carry my chi. Having you here is like reuniting with a part of myself, although you are less of a pig than I. No offense. I see I was right to trust you. You have proven yourself worthy. Not only that, but I sense something more. Remnants of the other sacred beasts. And something deeper. A gift from the Earthbreaker. Yes, his power lies within you. The power of the Four Guardians is no small matter, even to a sacred beast. Just look what Mushin's presence is doing to this place. This is a place of abundance and peace. Here there is no hunter, no prey, no factions or enmity divides us. But now, our realm is starting to unravel. Several of our friends have been infected with envy and malice. There is a way to end this, but the path will not be easy. The first thing to do is to restore the Lake of Reflection. This task may seem tiresome, but it will be crucial for you and Jinsoyun. Yes, the lake is a conduit. It carries those who step into its waters wherever they need to go, even to the most sacred of places. It is the only way for you to get to Mushin. Unfortunately, the lake has dried up. The waters can only be restored by the sacred Saucha stone. This stone has served us for generations, but recently A pack of Saberfang stole it from the lake. These Saberfang are my friends. Their only mistake was to wander outside the village. The feral influence of the Earthen Realm has crept into the forest. It infected the Saberfang like a disease until they were wild with envy. They wanted the stone for themselves. Not just the stone, but also wood from the Dawnspring Forest. You must collect sacred dew as well. Ah, I forget that you are from the Earthen Realm. Where you live, the elements are divided. Here they live in harmony and utter interdependence, which is why a single stone can dry up a lake. I fear that more beasts have gone into the forest and joined this pack, the Wilders. You are from the Earthen Realm. You must confront the base instincts of the place from which you came. Disciple of Chi-Wan, come with me.
You know who I am?
How could I not?
What have I done?
What? Was I, eating lunch?
You have what is needed. They submitted to you, for you carry the chi of the sacred beasts. You reminded them of what they can be. More like themselves. Not exactly. Harmony is not forged in conformity, but in the celebration of what makes us different. In the same way, it takes more than drops of dew to fill a lake. It takes Dawnspring wood and the power of the Sacha Stone, and I will do everything that is required to restore the Lake of Reflection. In its still waters you will see yourself, and the path to your destiny.
And so we wait. Master Laofu was not as I expected. He knew all I had done, yet still welcomed me with open arms. True, that may be enough for some, but I still have much to atone for. My journey is far from over. Restoring the Lake of Reflection may mollify this village, but Mushin threatens the rest of the realm. We must prepare for this final battle. It'll all be over soon.
Let's be the mortal. Mortal, have you seen a gray Jiao Fang? Wears an oversized hat and glasses? Yeah, I didn't think so. He's been missing for days like so many of the other sacred beasts. I hope Kang San's not next. He just got here. Of course. I'd greet him myself, but I'm on lookout duty. I wanted to give him this hairpin. Could you take it to him?
Friends? This neighborhood's changed a lot. I don't know any of these people. Hyun, that joker's still around? He went back and found the hairpin? And held onto it all these years? Yeah, of course. If you really want to know, I can tell you. It's not a big deal. A while back, I was sent to ferry a recently deceased soul to the Divine Realm. She had helped so many people that the Divines decided that she should ascend to, well, here. Maybe I ran too fast. Maybe I was too excited. All I know is that when I turned around, she was off course and so far away. I shouted and chased after her, trying to get her back. I must have frightened her. She ran from me, and this hairpin fell on the ground. Before I knew it, she had fallen back into the Earthen Realm. I tried to find her, but her soul had already been reborn. I chased leads for over a decade before ending up in Dasari. All of the prophecies pointed to it being the right area. Once I arrived, I asked people where I could find kind women with generous hearts. I was helpfully directed to Beiling. But she wasn't Beiling, and she hadn't been reborn as any of the other women who worked there. I could sense it. Still, I saw how kind these women were, how cruelly they were treated. I stuck around. At least I could help someone after failing so hard. Maybe I lost my way, but I think it was worthwhile. Still though, seeing this hairpin reminds me of what I need to do. I will find her. Bet on it. Thanks for this, Chief. If we're all set on reminiscing, I have something to tell you too. I've heard a certain Earthbreaker set up shop here. I think you've heard of him. Yeah, that's him. The bad news is that he just left. The good news is that he kept a secret home, up in the outskirts. Now, I don't know where he headed off to, but I do know that he left in a hurry. Ha! I can tell you're excited. Don't let me keep you. Good luck. Have fun.
Let's talk action. I'm Orchard Commander Sundo. Some up here will say that a so-called peach orchard doesn't need a commander. Those people are, sadly, idiots. Don't let their weak minds keep you from doing what's right. I, Sundo, managed this orchard for 3,000 blissful, disciplined years. Why is this orchard so important, you may ask? The answer is simple, mortal. It's because it houses the only halcyon trees in the Divine Realm. These trees bear the divine peaches, and he who has the peaches has the power. The harvest was to begin last month, and I organized plans to sustainably harvest the divine peaches and distribute them to beings across the realm. These are no simple peaches, warrior. Do not get these confused with your so-called celestial peaches. Divine peaches are our primary sustenance, and one fruit can supply a divine being with life and power for many years to come. Except now, that delicate balance and harvest is in jeopardy. As you know, this entire village has been in chaos. Half the beasts went feral, the wild waters of the orchard turned acidic, driving us out, and that chaos is how the Wukong gang took control of the Halcyon orchard. They're a group of punk beasts who don't play by the rules. They've sieged the orchard and are quickly depleting our supplies of divine peaches and nectar. I need you to go and get primeval on those primates and take the orchard back. I'm serious, mortal. Do not touch that water.
I finally reconnected with the other Guardians, but the joy was short-lived. We all failed to uphold the responsibility that was given to us, each of us in our own way. None of us could have predicted Mushin's betrayal. Ixanan is still in denial. He and Mushin were such good friends before. Jiwan's primary concern still seems to be for Jinsoyan, just as mine is for Cricket. Time is running out, but there's only so much we can do. Even with the convergence caused by Mushin's meddling, some barriers still remain. I asked some of the denizens of the Divine Realm to aid us, but they cannot intervene. The Earthen Realm is on its own. Our only hope may be our little Cricket. I've tried to teach and share all that I can, but will it be enough? Mushin has done the unthinkable. The delicate balance that holds the realms together is at stake. Did the three sages know this would happen? Was this their intention all along? We must all do what we can to stop it. Jiwan and Ixanan are of one accord. We will fight together again, perhaps for the last time. 3 of the Guardians will face the 4th, but the true enemy, the one I fear, is the darkness that Mushin carries within.
Jiansei. He left this place not long ago. Yes, there was something he had to do, though I could not fully comprehend it. In all the time I have known the Earthbreaker, he has never shown any fear, yet I sensed something like fear within him shortly before he left. You must know that he spoke of you often, that his greatest concern was for you. The way he spoke of you, it was almost like he was less of a master and more of a father. I know this is hard. I know there is much you do not understand. I'll take my leave and let you meditate in your master's quarters. But know this, he has done all that he can for you. I will try to do the same.
So kind of you to help. You came to find this peach just for me? It looks great! Fit for a king! I love it! Now, let me escort you home. Yeah! Ha ha. Looks like some mortals want to play, eh? Ah.